In just a few months' time, Toy Story 5 will release to the world, and I and many others are very concerned about it. But I thought to myself, seeing as we have a few months before the movie releases, why not review one Toy Story movie every month to create a little bit of anticipation? And that is exactly what we're going to be doing today by reviewing the first Toy Story. Now, this movie was released in 1995, directed by John Lasseter, and it stars Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. And I don't think I need to explain the plot of Toy Story, but I'm going to do it anyway. Led by Woody, Andy's toys live happily in his room until Andy's birthday brings Buzz Lightyear onto the scene. Afraid of losing his place in Andy's heart, Woody plots against Buzz, but when circumstances separate Buzz and Woody from their owner, the duo eventually learns to put aside their differences. Now, when I was a kid, I used to watch the original Toy Story all of the time. You bet your ass every week I was watching this movie. And this may surprise a few of you, but I actually watched this movie and the second movie on VHS. That's right, I'm a 2005 boy, and my mum and dad still made me use VHS players because my mum, then and now, doesn't understand modern technology. It was a joke, Mum. I love you so much. Please don't tell me off. But I had the time of my life for this movie. I enjoyed it every time I watched it, my eyes glued to the screen, and even nowadays, it's still a classic. This movie is not just an amazing film, it's also a very important film. It is the first 3D animated feature-length movie. It came at the perfect time as well, when 2D animation movies were slowly dying out. People just wanted something fresh, it seems. Then came along Toy Story, and it made bank at the box office. Now let's start off with the characters in this movie. Every single character in this film is absolutely fantastic, even the side characters. Now, Woody could have been a really unlikable character. In fact, in the first renditions of this movie, he was an absolute arsehole.
Who said your job was to think, Spring Wiener?
Well, I just thought that
use this vast reserve of brain power to consider this for a moment. If it wasn't for me, Andy wouldn't pay any attention to you at all. In fact, my sketchy friend...
But in this movie, while he still has plenty of unlikable traits, you do understand where he's coming from. He has been Andy's toy for years. And now all of a sudden Buzz Lightyear comes in, takes his place out of nowhere. Now all of the other toys are going towards Buzz, and Woody feels very left out, and he feels like he needs to get rid of Buzz to become Andy's favourite toy again. Yes, he is very selfish, and he's an absolute arsehole for chucking him out the window. But you can also understand why he's feeling this way. And I love his arc of him understanding that just because he may not be Andy's favourite toy now, doesn't mean he won't ever get played with again. And then we get the best character in this movie, Buzz Lightyear. At the start of this movie, he doesn't know he's a toy. He thinks he's an actual space ranger. But throughout the film, he learns that he is a toy and that he has to come to terms that he is one. And just because he's a toy doesn't mean he can't be a hero and help people. In fact, the best part of this movie is when he sees that toy advert, refuses to admit that he's a toy, jumps off the railing, tries to fly, and then he falls and crashes to the ground. Randy Newman's music throughout that scene, absolutely fantastic as well. And it also leads to Mrs. Nesbit.
Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit.
And then we also get plenty of side characters as well. And while they don't really do anything to progress the plot, they all have really entertaining personalities. The best side character has always been Ham for me. And it's mainly because he's like the jokey granddad of the group. Every time something happens, he either calls you an idiot or he says a really bad dad joke.
All right.
Hey, watch it!
Sorry there, old spudhead.
I also like the way that he walks. I don't know what it is, he just walks really cute. And speaking of jokes, this movie's humour is surprisingly very adult. I watched this movie recently in preparation for this, and the amount of jokes that appeal to an adult audience is very shocking. It has a load of implied sex jokes.
What do you say I get someone else to watch the sheep tonight?
Hell yeah.
Load of swearing jokes.
I think the word you're searching for is Space Ranger.
The word I'm searching for, I can't say, because there's preschool toys present.
But I absolutely love it. I feel like animated films are so safe nowadays. They don't go out there with the humour and make like a little adult joke. They really need to bring that back. The movie is also really dark as well for a U-rated film. I'm not even joking. If this movie came out today, it'd easily get a PG, because there's so many themes of torture, extreme violence, death, cannibalism. The whole squad's here. Just look at these mutant toys. These things gave me nightmares when I was a kid. And you know what else gave me nightmares when I was a kid? Sid and his bloody dog Scud. Sid is the perfect antagonist for this movie. He is a guy that does not treat toys well whatsoever. He blows them up, rips them apart, connects them to all of the different toys, making these zombified beings. He is an absolute menace. And his dog Scud? Whoo! We'll get into him in a minute, but I absolutely love how the toys defeat him, where Woody gets everyone together, scares the crap out of him, and then we get that final big line.
So play nice.
Never have I been more happy to see a kid run for his life. And then straight after that, you have the iconic moving van chase. And while it's very stupid that the moving van is going on this massively long straight road, something out of Fast and Furious 6, it's still very thrilling. You have Scud chasing Woody and Buzz. You think they're actually going to get into the van at one point, but then they just miss it. And then when all hope is lost, they fly through the air, and then Buzz starts falling with style. It's just a perfect end to this movie. Very thrilling. Seeing Woody and Buzz finally reconcile, becoming good friends in the end, it just really warms your heart. And these two characters are brought to life by fantastic voice acting performances by Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. They have fantastic chemistry. They are these characters. No one else can voice these characters. But I am going to get into my one flaw of this movie. The animation looks absolutely shocking nowadays. Just look at Scud, for example. And yes, look, I understand it was 1995, the first feature-length 3D animated movie. It's gonna look really rough. They don't have the technology that they do now. But I just don't think it aged well whatsoever. And it can feel very distracting. Like, look at Andy's eyes in this shot. But if the only flaw of your movie is 30-year-old animation, you've obviously done something right. Toy Story is a classic. It made my childhood. It probably made your childhood as well. It's a classic. No more needs to be said. Toy Story 1 gets a 9.5 out of 10. And there we go, people. That is the first video in my series of Toy Story reviews. Make sure to look out for my review of Toy Story 2 next month. But if you have seen the original Toy Story, do let me know your thoughts on it. Do you like it? Do you not? Let me know. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Have a good day. To infinity and beyond.